Hi there again. Just a very quick video. I was looking through the stuff upstairs and I noticed this wrapper, Royal Ediswan lamp. Ediswan was the name from Edison and Swan. It's quite old. Here we've got your coat of arms. Ediswan. Metal tungsten lamp made with drawn wire filament. 50 volts at 30 watts BC. I don't know where I got this from. Possibly from the man at the boot sale who picked up a load of lamps from a pumping station, going back a few years now. I was lucky I got in just at the right time, and it was a job lot. I was very pleased. I mentioned this before. Anyhow, that's the package. You see it's quite old, a little bit worn on the corners. Let's have a look at the lamp. I put this on because it clearly shows how the construction of a squirrel cage lamp is made, and as this is a low voltage one, you haven't got so many loops and things on the filament. I'm trying to show it up. I've got the old fluoroscope working. It should be showing up the actual construction of the filament. Being just 50 volts, it's obviously got a very short filament, so it's only got 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 6 up and downs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 up and downs, compared to many more if it was a mains operated lamp of 240 volts. Anyhow, I always talk about the etch, and this one's got a beautiful etch. It might even have a code. Yes, it has. Now, I don't know how they age these or how they tell, but there is a way of finding out the age from the code. But as you can see, it's Royal Ediswan with the coat of arms, which they always had. That meant that these had obviously been used by the king or queen. In this case, a king. Anyhow, 50 volts, 60 watt, and the code number is 414, made in England. So someone may know what that is. There's the size of the lamp in my hand, a standard size that they use on these for the old squirrel cage. It's nicely made, and I have a personal interest to these because this lamp could have been supplied to a telephone exchange. The telephone exchanges run on, or the equipment ran on 50 volts, and their alarms and lamps which would light up were also 50 volts, and each floor had a floor alarm which was coloured red. Red was one, green was one, and blue. Now, blue referred to the fact that if the power went down or there was a problem with the batteries, we had enormous batteries which powered up to 50 volts. That had been 25 large cells of the acid batteries or accumulators, sulfuric acid, and had the two plates, Furray plate and a Planté plate. They're the two types of plates which were immersed into the acid, and each cell was 2.2 volts, or under load 2 volts. Anyhow, if there was a fault, you'd get a green lamp up. Well, obviously it's very rare that you would get a fault on it, very rare. And I know, I can tell you now, I was this is not the one from there, but I had to check the lamps within these lanterns, and in one of the exchanges I was at, which was quite an old exchange, when I opened it up, lo and behold, we had one of these. And I thought, oh well, that's due to need changing because it's been up there for donkey's years. So I swapped it for a normal modern day 50 volt lamp, which they had plenty of, but not plenty of these. So I won one of these lamps, the same size, squirrel cage, 50 volt, and I was well pleased. I've got it somewhere. It's in the collection, but that was from the exchange. I was just doing my job. They needed changing, so I changed them. I suppose the lamp itself had probably done a couple of hours service. Anyhow, that went to the collection of mine. Anyhow, thanks again for watching. As I said, I know what I'm going to try and get a discharge lamp to show you. I know a lot of you like the discharge lamps. If I can find, I think I've got some up. Well, I've got some. It's just a case of sorting them out. I've also got a lamp which I want to try and find. It's a German one, which I think could be quite interesting. When I say a lamp, it's nothing special about it. It's just the name. See if anyone else knows the name. Anyhow, thanks again. Any comments, please make. I'll try and get back to you. It's just nice to see that lamp. Thanks again. Any comments, obviously make. Please subscribe, please like, and I'll get back to you. Thanks again.